The president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is scared of fighting the bandits. If you do, he may step on so many toes and even be killed.
The time he was sleeping, I asked him what he had for us up north because we have extremely serious security problems. He told me that he didn't have anything. I said, sir, you mean that you want to be president and you don't even have a blueprint? He said he doesn't have a blueprint. He doesn't have a blueprint according to him because if I have a blueprint, I'm quoting him now, then I might be killed and because I'll be stepping on too many toes.
That was not my statement. You heard from the horse's mouth. Now, the release of the 38 worshippers in Kwara State sparked a lot of reaction. Many said that why will the government be telling us that they were able to contact bandits like customer care? They were also that the government security apparatus that they have the system to track the criminals, but they couldn't track them before the kidnapping happened. And they said that they allow them to monitor development in real time. Like, really? So they allow things to happen so that there will be no any form of casualty. And that they reached out to the kidnappers and demanded the release of those 38 worshippers. And the bandits or the kidnappers obliged immediately. Why? Because they don't understand the consequences of their actions if they don't release those that have been kidnapped. You see, this justifies what Shingumi has been saying. This, which I have just summarized to you, is a full 3-minute video of what the presidential spokesperson, Bayo Onogo, said yesterday on Arise television.
First of all, what can you tell us about how the 38 worshippers at that church in Eruku, Kwara State were rescued?
Well, I think after the incident happened and the DSS and the military were involved in the rescue efforts. I think they got in contact with the bandits to release those people unarmed. And I think finally on Sunday they were able to get them out unarmed.
But along the line, I will allow you to watch what he said. But let's take a listen to what Shingumi said recently regarding the reason for the insecurity in Nigeria and the fact that the government and even the United States government, who says that they are coming to end this terrorism, should restrain or else cause a lot of problem. But before you watch that, get this and let it sink to your head. Is Nigeria actually having 4 arms of government? We have the banditry, the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary in Nigeria right now. Anyway, let's take a listen.
Attacking the bandits will be a mistake. Negotiate with them instead. The causes of all this chaos is because they are not included in the budget. So USA attacking them will cause more chaos in the country. Right? The best solution is negotiation with them, and they should be included in the budget. And with news, only negotiation can solve these issues. Give them whatever they want for peace to reign.
Now, the statement of Shingumi will say that the Nigerian government needs to put the bandits in their budgets. Budget what? Oh God. That you need to put them in your budget, in your national budget. This is to tell you that the statement that was made from the video that I posted yesterday, well, the interview by Adiola, where the man he interviewed said that these people are within the government and that the Tinubu administration, before he became the president, in fact, have a negotiation with these people.
Even Jonathan, before he left, openly said they are in my cabinet. Look, this thing has been known to collapse nations from within. So there's nothing new about what is going on in Nigeria. It's just like the architecture of thought. I would rather speak to the younger generation, the digital generation, who understand programming, because it looks as if the older generation don't have the understanding to acknowledge that there's a problem here. And let us come squarely. My eyes are on the president of Nigeria. It needs to be careful. Yes, listen to me. I have nothing against him personally, but I can tell you something that is very, very clear. He doesn't realize that there's a global problem that he's dealing with. In order to become the president of Nigeria, nobody can argue there were deals that went on. And in essence, what he did was that he, more than anybody else, realized that there are many factors to the Hydra. In terms of the kinetics, apart from the Fulani, the Boko Haram, the ISWAP controlled Ansar, Lakurawa and Co. And what he did was to play them against each other so that
you are alleging that President Tinubu had a deal with the terrorists.
It is no longer a secret anywhere in the world. Let me throw you one quickly. People don't realize that the Madala bombing in Niger State, the Catholic church that was bombed in Niger State, the fellow who headed it actually was in Lagos, in Snake Island, 2 days, 3 days, and then traveled to northern Nigeria to take his team to execute. What does that tell you? Now, when he got into police custody, he was arrested and he miraculously escaped. When he escaped miraculously, where was he arrested? Where did he take up refuge? In the lodge of a serving high-placed government official from Borno State, who happens to now be the vice president of Nigeria. So what am I talking about here? Tinubu is one heartbeat away. He may think he has the guts to face this people, but I can tell you something, he has totally misread the size of the problem in which he has gone to double his hands.
So you see, the problem in Nigeria cannot be solved anytime soon. It looks like the United States understood what is going on in Nigeria, and for that reason, they took that decision of designating Nigeria as well as promising to come into Nigeria territory and end this terrorism before it gets to them. If you remember in the past, I have made a video where I addressed to the United States President, the Prime Minister of UK, and that of Canada and those developed nations of the world, reminding them that if Nigeria is overrun by terrorism, they are not safe at all, because the resources embedded in Nigeria is enough to be a threat to the security of the whole world. So the high time they attend to the issues in Nigeria by not supporting any evil and illegal thing going on in Nigeria, and support in any way they can to end insecurity in Nigeria. I did that video months ago, but you see, today we are now seeing the United States of America president saying that he will be coming to Nigeria to end this insecurity. And many people misinterpret what he said. And they said he is coming to attack the Muslim community. Some said he is coming to attack the Nigerian government. And this has been, kind of rhetoric since the very day he made that statement. And now you can see that there is a threat now in Nigeria over the life of Mr. President.
The meaning is saying they don't wake up, they don't wake up. Now they don't kidnap children for KB State. They kidnap for Niger State. So there's nothing we can do. Then they go soon kidnap. Their plan are to kidnap all those politicians, both with the president. The only thing we will get now, God, not be any government or for security anything. Now God.
Faruwanmu da an kama kowa gwamnati ba ta yi ma maganin ku komi, ku koma ma Allah ya maku maganin komi, ya share maku kukanku, ƙato ba zai iya ba.
Imagine the bandits saying that they are going to kidnap the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that of soldiers and big politicians in Nigeria. Do you know what that means? It means that Mr. President can no longer leave Vila. Even in the Vila, he's not safe. It means that the reason why the president could not go to KB State and he sent the vice president to KB State, and they even asked Matawali to move from Abuja to where? To KB State. She will already show you the reason why he has not been visiting the troops or going to the northeastern region of the country. Because he understands what is on the table. So it's just like threatening to kidnap the president of the United States of America, any group, anywhere in the world that utters such statements, that person will collect. Like the whole of that region will collect, because the US will come with that full force. In fact, they will declare that country as a terrorist country, and they will attack the whole country without any iota of fear or sanction from anyone. Who will even sanction them in the first place? So you see, but right in our country, just a few days ago, we had a sentencing of Mezenam the Kano for act of terrorism. But you see, the government are telling us that they have a way of tracking, and they negotiate and have a conversation with bandits. Like they can call bandits and say, Ross, after now, those people you park, you will like release them and be, you will better come kill them. Then I will say, then they'll just say, see, make I not call you second time, we better release these people now. If not, I will just send my jets now, come here, come wash all up now. Okay, don't worry, they release them tomorrow morning. No, release them now. Okay, sir, we release them now. Then you hear in the news, boom, bandits have released the kidnapped. Oh God, they can't drama what they ask for this country, but anyway, let's listen to buyer or no. Now, with all of this, do you also know that I have been saying this for a while now? The governor of Zamfara State, the current governor of Zamfara State, once said that those people live within us. Remember the video I posted yesterday? I'm referring to that person. Don't watch it. Check it out. Where the young man said that some group of people, bandits, went in Castina, kidnapped people from the village, took them to the bush, and the villagers and the vigilante went to the home of those, how do you call them, the bandits now, kidnapped their parents, their siblings and all of that, and took them away. And when the bandits called, they said, come, you hold our people, we hold your people. So, if you like, buy them, we'll buy your people too. And they said, okay, no problem, no wahala, we'll release them. And they went ahead to release these people and even give them money for transportation back to their home state. That information is still unverified, but you know, it is what it is. What is going on in Nigeria today? So, how do you even verify some of those things in the first place? But this is somebody from the northeastern part of the country who is giving us details of what is going on around there. Right? He made the video and posted it, and that is it. So if you've not checked it, check my last video and you have a full understanding of what transpired there. So now, with this now, what will you say of Nigerian government as of today? Are we a disgraced country? Is the president's life at risk and that of his citizens? Anyway, you already know the story. Let me have you take in the comment section what you think about this whole drama playing right in front of us like a movie. Yes, like a movie. Thank you for watching.
When they're saying release them, they know that the next thing will be for the government to embark on a kinetic action and attack their base.
Yeah, but they killed people.
But that's risky. But that's risky.
That makes
if
them
you attack their base, you can kill those.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I mean, what people are curious to know, because it is not the government who are directly under threat, it's the people. And the people have to know how you go about doing these things in order to shore up their own defense.
I think that's left for the security people to discover. What I know is that they contacted them to release those they have. And
they just acquiesced, did they?
Because they know the consequence of not acquiescing to a government demand, that they should release, let those people go, so that, because they know that the consequence is that the government will come and pummel them.
But does that mean that some kind of a deal was done then to say, because I mean those people killed people, so technically they are, I mean, they should be arrested, tried and prosecuted and face the full wrath of the law.
The first thing that government has to do is to get those people freed.
Right.
And government has achieved its objective. As for the next level of action, it's left for the security people to take. I don't want to second guess them. they know what they have to do. They've taken the precaution to make sure that at least they retrieve those people from there. That's the first thing.